Alright, what you see here? We got some sweet potatoes. So I harvested a small portion of my sweet potatoes. Excuse me. It's about the size of a sweet potato. Got in this bucket trying to get all that, spraying with the garden hose, trying to get all the mud off, but you know, hey, that's a work in progress. And so, I want to show you how much space that took up. So, I'm really impressed, actually, with how much space I was able to get 5 gallons of sweet potatoes. So I planted, I think, a row and a half of sweet potatoes, and I learned this year that sweet potatoes just vine out like crazy. So I used a pitchfork and get these up. So this row right up through here, I got a bunch of tiny little sweet potatoes. I don't know, about the width of a golf club, I guess. I don't know. The fat end of a pool cue. And then right here, see, it's about 10 feet. I was able to get the 5 gallons of sweet potatoes. And so you can see right here, looks like a carrot. It's a little sweet potato, about the size of a small carrot. Some more sitting there. Which I baked those, made a little mashed sweet potato out of it. It turned out pretty good. But I'm super impressed with, one, how easy sweet potatoes were. From here all the way down to here. I harvested, you can see there's a little tiny sweet potato right there. I harvested about 5 gallons of the, like, long skinny sweet potatoes. But that's where I had planted regular potatoes. And so, although that's where I planted regular potatoes, I was lucky to get like 5 potatoes the size of a golf ball. I'm not ever, well, I'm not going to say ever, I'm not going to rely on planting potatoes anymore. Sweet potatoes are going to be the way to go. So, it's a mess. These vines, they stretch out wherever they hit the ground. They just grow down, grow roots, and they start growing more sweet potatoes. So, all through here, like, it's weedy. Right, there's more sweet potatoes I can dig up. Yeah. And all through here, these are where I primarily planted sweet potatoes. Well, so here's an idea that I had. Okay, so watched a video today, and they were talking about, you know, in a time of collapse and social unrest, it might be a good idea to cache some food. And this was Pastor Joe Fox. He was talking about, you know, taking a bucket, burying it about 2 feet underneath the surface, where you could dig up some food, just make sure it's stored well and all that. Yeah, that's a thing. Well, I'm kind of wondering about the guerrilla gardening method. When I say guerrilla gardening, I mean, what if you just planted these out on your property, if you had property, or you start planting these out in public lands, such as, you know, whatever, vacant properties, or forests, or national parks, or whatever else. Is this a way to cache food? You know, if you can recognize the sweet potato leaf, you might be able to cache food under the ground, right? It's, as long as it's not rotting, it's preserved. I neglected these sweet potatoes. They got away from me. Grass started growing up in between. But I took a pitchfork and just find wherever the base is, and then the base where the plants, the main vine goes down into the dirt, and then you dig it up and you get just regular, like, grocery store size sweet potatoes. And these were grocery store sweet potato slips that I started with. And so it was very economical. And all of the potato starts that I tried, and I healed them, and it got away from me. But like those didn't work. They were unsuccessful. So sweet potatoes are the way to go. They're very hands-off. You can forget about them. They will grow, and they will vine, and they will spread out to as far as you let them. But they'll grow. They'll grow right where they are. And I'm going to do an experiment. And I'm going to take some of these vines and plant them in water and hold them over the winter, so I can have slips for next year, because right now they're just going to be harvested and thrown away. Anyway, caching your own food as God intended. Planting sweet potatoes. It's easy. I cannot stress to you how easy and how much work I did not do. I had to dig them up, use a pitchfork or a fork spade or something like that. But yeah, guys, grow sweet potatoes. You know, you've seen some videos where it's just like, if I could only grow 3 foods, what would they be? I'll tell you this, if I could only grow 1 food and I had to live off of 1 food, it would be sweet potatoes. They're calorie rich, nutrient dense, and they are easy to grow, bro. Anyway, you get the point. You guys have a nice day. Remember to position yourself today in a way that you will be stronger and more prepared tomorrow. Love God. Take care of your family. Go help out somebody. Plant some sweet potatoes.